Hello and welcome to today's lesson. So in today's lesson we are going to answer questions based on the grade 12 poem called Hard to Find. So the question 6.1 says, read the poem carefully and then answer the questions which follow. The number of marks allocated to each question serves as a guide to the expected length of your answer. Well, this statement that states that the marks allocated to each question serve as a guide are usually not heeded to by learners. Learners tend to not take them into consideration and they just get straight to answering the question without even acknowledging the number of answers or the length of the answer needed towards each question. Well, let's answer questions. And question 6.1.1 says, comment on the structure of the poem. Well, you as a grade 12 learner, having read and understood this poem, you will know that the poem is a free verse and it is composed of unequal lines that make up stanzas of unequal length. Right, then we move on to the next question. It says, what is the significance of writing daily in its own line? The word significance simply means what is the reason for writing daily in its own line. And since it is written in its own line, it's quite evident that there is an emphasis that wants to be created. So we can say that the word daily, it suggests that words are used frequently, or you can say every day. Right, so we head on to 6.1.3, which says, choose the correct answer to complete the sentence. The question reads, the words fly out in line 3 means A, be present, B, get away, C, stay around, and D, go up. Well, having read the poem and understanding this line which states we read them and they fly out, you would be able to know the answer that best suits the question. And the best way to answer a multiple choice question is to first eliminate answers that are clearly incorrect. So in this case, we can see that answers A, C, and D are incorrect since they are not in tone with the words fly out. So we can say that B is the correct answer. Right, 6.1.4. 6.1.4 says, what is the speaker's intention for writing the word but in line 5? Well, line 5 reads that but there's always something hard to understand. If you have read the first stanza that says words are everywhere daily, we read them and they fly out like nobody's business, and then there emerges a but, it is quite clear that the but is there to create a contrast or to bring about a different idea to what has been previously said. So we can say that the word but is to let's say it is to introduce a contradictory idea. The idea is in contrast or it contradicts the first stanza. Right, so 6.1.5 says, state how stanza 1 contradicts stanza 2. Well, stanza 1 tells us about the abundance of words, right? And stanza 2 says there is something hard to understand. Well, we can say that stanza 1 focuses on that Words come easily. And then the focus then shifts in stanza 2 to something that is difficult. Let me quote, hard to understand. And the speaker is trying to figure it out. We can say that this is because words do not come easily. When she needs them the most. Right. So let's move on to the next question. 6.1.6. It says, describe the speaker's state of mind in stanza 4. Well, we can say that the speaker is sad, right? Yes, the speaker is sad. The speaker is sad. Why do we say the speaker is sad? We can say she is sad because words are playing an evil game of hide and seek. When she needs them most. Well, the sadness is shown by the raindrops, the rain. Yes, it is shown by the raindrops, which represent tears that fall from her eyes. These raindrops are not only for sadness in a short space, but that of a lifetime. Yeah, since it says that while words are busy playing a twisted game, my heart looks sadly through the glass windows as the raindrops, meaning tears, slowly slide down gently on a cloudy lifetime, hoping that one day. So the raindrops represent the tears that fall from her eyes. These glass windows only mean eyes. The eyes shed tears on a cloudy lifetime, meaning on a sad lifetime, right? In hope. So there's another question, 6.1.7, that says, what do these lines reveal about the speaker's character? Substantiate your answer. So we are told to refer to lines 14 and 15, right? So lines 14 and 15 say that, hoping that one day words will realize what my heart wants to say. So the question says, what do these lines reveal about the speaker's character? We can say that the speaker is hopeful, or we can say that she is optimistic, or we can say she is positive. Now, why are we saying she is positive? It is because that despite her sadness, she still has hope that things might be or will be different in future, and she will be able to find the right words. Yes, the reason for her sadness is that she is unable to find the words to use whenever she wants to express. But despite that sadness of being unable to express herself, she still has that hope that things will be different in future and she'll be able to explain herself. She'll be able to utilize or find words that will best match what she wants to say. And then we have a question 6.1.0. There's no space, God. Let me just do this to make it even more visible. Yeah. The question says, critically comment on how metonymy is used throughout the poem. Well, a metonymy is a word that is used in place of something it is derived from or it stands for. We can, for example, say that I am reading Shakespeare. When you say I'm reading Shakespeare, you're not exactly reading the human or the person behind. You are reading, let me say, the work of Shakespeare. You are reading one of his books or one of his poems or one of the things that belong to him. So a metonym is used to just point out something that is derived from something or to just stand in place of another. So here we can say that a metonymy is used in stanzas 3 to 5. Wait, let me go to there is this. It says, no, it's not 3 to 5. I even wrote stanzas. It's not it. So here, when we look at stanza, this is stanza 3, right? So it says, they are hard to find when they are needed by the heart. The heart represents the speaker. It says, when the heart feels, words hide like they are not part of life. So the heart simply represents the speaker. So we can say in stanza 3, and quote, the heart refers to the speaker who is struggling to find the right words to express herself. Yes, so you can say she is at a loss of words. Keep in mind that a metonymy is used to stand in place of another name. So let me quickly wrap here so I may have enough space for the next answer. Hope you got that. And then we have the last question that says, one of the themes in this poem is sadness. Discuss this theme. Okay, so themes are very important in literature. They are very important in poetry because you have to discuss them and they come in a huge sum of marks. 3 marks is a lot of marks to lose, so you have to know these themes by heart. So the theme of sadness, you can, let me point it out, but you must remember that when you're writing a theme in an exam, you must use paragraph form. You're not going to answer a question that requires you to explain a theme using points. So we can explain the theme of sadness by saying, when the speaker is at a loss of words to express her emotion, it leads her to a feeling of sadness. Right, I mean, each and every person can relate to this poem, that whenever they fail to find the correct words, or they fail to find words at all, they become sad. So we can say that also applies to the speaker, as they are also at a loss of words. And then we can also say that the raindrops, remember that the raindrops stand for tears. So we say the raindrops are a physical sign that the speaker experiences sadness when the heart looks through the glass window. If you don't want to say that the speaker experiences sadness, you can say that the speaker expresses, because we are told that the speaker expresses feelings of sadness whenever they are unable to find the right words. We can also include that the cloudy lifetime indicates that the speaker is indeed facing or experiencing a sad mood. Why? Because she cannot find words that best suits her emotions. Well, that is all for this lesson. I hope that each and everyone was able to grasp something from this. All the best of luck on your examination, and remember, study. Bye.